Hello everybody, welcome back to the Band of War Variety channel. In today's video we're going to be showcasing the new weapon that I purchased for my arsenal. My voice may sound a little bit different because I'm a little bit congested, but anyway, here's the new weapon that I purchased. So this is the LZS CRZ toy assault rifle, dart gun. The real model name that I'm going to be using in my battle is the AR-M22. So the AR, obviously, assault rifle. M22 is model 2022, the year that it is coming to service in this basement. So I realized that I didn't have an assault rifle for any fights, and that's a problem because that's a good weapon to have. And so this is a pretty good, it has its ups and downs, but mostly ups. And so this is basically mostly detachable, so you can take this off all the way down to here. And the nice thing is this is all you need to fire the gun. The mag goes in here, so you can use this as a pistol if you want. So we'll be showcasing that today. Excuse me. And so what we're going to do is we're going to start like this. So it has a built-in suppressor, or a detachable suppressor. I'm going to keep it on because it's hard for me to simulate sounds. And I'll get into all that later. But that's that. Detachable barrel. Grip you can take on, put off, but the problem is when you grab onto it, it'd pull back. It didn't go on here straight and good, so I screwed it on there. So that's why it's like that. So now it don't come back, so I have it out here conveniently. So it's a nice foregrip. Forgive me. And this gun can toggle between two modes of fire, manual and auto. Auto is actually single shot, and manual is actually the full auto. And this gun requires a battery to fire at full auto. So what we have in here is a rechargeable battery. And so this comes in the box, and so basically you're going to take the cord on the rechargeable battery and connect it to the one that's inside the other pistol grip of the stock, and there's directions in the box. I'm sure you'll be able to figure that out. That's how this gun operates. It's full auto. If you don't have batteries in it, the full auto mode will not work. So I'm guessing that was just an error when they wrote the manual and auto. They accidentally misplaced them, so manual is full auto, and auto is single shot. So what we're going to do is, we have our 15 round mag here. It showed in the picture that it was going to come with 2 mags. I only got 1, and I hate that. I may buy another one in the future if I can find one, or I haven't done research on that. But obviously what we're going to do is the thing that you can do with all magazine fed guns. Like, you're just going to push them all in here like that, 15 of them. I'm going to load one in the chamber first and then fill my mag up. So for single shot, you're going to pull that back like that. That's your priming handle, or the bolt, or whatever you want to call it. Now we have 16 shots. They give you 120 darts, and they can be web tip and ballistic tip, which is the 2 terms that I use for Nerf darts. And these are sort of like Nerf darts, but they're smaller. And so that's that. This gun comes with a scope, and this scope's actually pretty sophisticated. It can zoom in, so this is actually quite amazing for a scope this cheap. However, it does not have crosshairs. So some of that drawings and stuff in there that you see, that was me trying to put crosshairs on the lens and failing. But yeah. You can adjust the power. It's really crap if you think about it, and it doesn't slide on here too well. We take the barrel off and we stick that on there. Let me see here. Really not the greatest thing. So we're not going to be using that. If I can figure out in the future to get some crosshairs for it, I will be doing that. And then this is an adapter charger. It comes with the recharge your batteries if you need to do that. We won't need to be using that, though, for a while. So, without further ado, we're going to shoot at some targets here. So we're going to put in our mag. I'm going to get the overhead lights on. So, our targets, we have our balloon, our cans, and some Army main combatants. So what we're going to do is we're going to start out with single shot mode. Single shot mode, you're going to have to pull this priming lever back after each shot. We're going to select a couple targets here. So we're just going to be using our standard iron sights today. It's got pretty nice velocity until it jams. It does not appear that it did. Not hitting too well. The sights are a little high, so it's a little hard to make accurate shots. Okay. Now we're going to switch to full auto mode. So this is going to engage our battery. And then we are out of shots like that. So, like I said, shame that I don't have 2 mags, and shame that it only has 15 shots. But what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to reload to finish off some of our targets here. So we're just going to, real quick, put some in. Same rules as loading any magazine. Just put those in there like that. Sometimes the heads of the darts come off. And so we'll just put that many in, that's enough. Stick that in there like that. All right. There you have it. So that's the Nerf side of things. It works pretty good. You can pull this thing back here to see what your chambering situation is like. You can also, and then this is your mag ejection button. So yeah, that's the gun there. I will be using this in some of my fights on the channel. And so basically what this is going to look like is this is going to take the form of the AR-M22. So I'm going to put 15 in here. And so basically how this works, so there are 5 little lead balls inside of this shell, the same size as the hole that you see there. 5 little lead rounds, and those are all lined up. And so what happens is when you put these in here, you can get one more. You load this up. So, like that. When you load this up, that's going to chamber one. There's a little pulley system in here. So, after you shoot the first dart that you chambered, they're going to start coming, that dart's going to sink below, and the pulley system is going to pull the lead balls out from each of these darts, and it's going to go up and into this chamber and out the barrel like that. The suppressor barrel is extremely big for a ball that big. and even for a dart. But the barrel is smaller inside here, and the reason for this bigger barrel is because it shoots, or don't, but they sort of come out and spread out somewhat, and well, that's why the barrel is somewhat bigger. And so basically, this is the built-in suppressor part. And so when we're using this sort of sounds like the SMG that I have, but suppressed. This is what it's going to sound like. Switch it back to the other firing mode. See if I can get another one there. Right? And principle of assault rifles, if you do not shoot every shot, when you change mags, you don't have to pull this back unless you shot every single shot. That's things that a lot of video games and stuff, they tend to get wrong with guns. Understanding how to reload correctly weapons is a good thing to know. So that's why that is done. I'm guessing this is an unjamming button here. But yeah, that is that. That is basically the weapon. And then just for hoots and giggles, I'm going to do what I did earlier. This is our pistol version. You can shoot it like this. Like I said before, this is all you need here for the weapon. Really, is this. You don't need any of that other stuff. So you can, if you want, use this as a pistol. I'm kind of out of ammo, but yeah. So that is that weapon. So it's a pretty good gun. It'll work for what I need it to be working for, and it's pretty well balanced, and it's good for combat, and it can be toggleable between all kinds of whatever you like. You can set that to your style. I actually do have a couple bullets left, so I will more of the pistol. I know I'm kind of like bouncing all over the place here, but just to show you how these work. And so that's that. But anyway, guys, that's going to be it for today's video. So please like, subscribe, it helps other Band Noble Variety channel. Stay tuned for videos that I make with this, and anything else that I do with the channel.